Hey guys, Jason here with the Word of the Wise. So I just want to comment because I see a lot of channels talking about how we're moving into asteroid fields. I don't buy it. Looking at La Palma having some sort of massive tidal wave that's going to be 300 feet tall. I ain't buying it. Looking at how this court case thing that is going to happen, going to trial. I'll get back to that, but let me just stay on this because it always makes me think of Daniel 11 verse 14, where it talks about the violent amongst the people try to falsify the vision. And if with technology these days, they have a way to somehow make these things look so biblical. If La Palma falls into the ocean and they say, look, that's wormwood, it causes all this death and devastation, we got to now look for this one and that one and this one. And then if they're talking about asteroids and it's like, oh, well, look at the stars falling from heaven, that's talking about this seal or that trumpet. I'm not looking into any of that stuff. I think that we're at the time where we are past the seventh trumpet. We are going into the bowls, and I think we have this last season. And it made me also think about Daniel, I think 9, where it talks about the weeks, but it's only 69 weeks. So now we're going into that last week. And when it talks about, there's a lot of descriptions of what that means. It's a week means a year, but it could also, I think about it myself. A week is also a collection of 7 days or 7 things. And it could possibly be, now I'm not saying I got factual, I don't have this broken down or anything like that, but imagine what if it could be the 7 years is that last week. And now you got this last 7 years and we have entered into that. And we're already halfway through that. And now if they're talking about, I want to jump into the other thing with the dose program that's going on. They're saying, oh, well, the Republicans are going to stand up and they're going to sue. If they're still on board for doses are okay, and they're going to go out and fight just against the mandates, I don't think that's a good idea. So imagine it could get thrown out of court. They might give it just a small window and only let it go for another week or two, like they've done in New York and all these other places. Or it could also go into something else where they just say, you know what? Look at what happened in December with all the millions of cases that are going to pop up, because we know it's coming. And then they could say that you guys don't even have a foot to stand on, so we're not even going to hear it. Sorry, mandates. Or, they might lose. What happens if they win? They're still pushing this down the road so they can still go down to that patch. I believe it's going to come in this last 3.5 years. And by the end of it, like in the last part of Revelation 13, the mark it comes about. So, and then no man may buy or sell. I'm not saying that these doses might all be a part of the falling away. Think about that, because they want to have this falling away before the Antichrist is revealed. That's what it says in the Bible, and that's what it speaks about in the Albert Pike letter. So that's two sides of this story that almost go right hand in hand. But I'll cut this off so I can try to upload it right here before I get back to work. So, word to the wise, guys. God bless.